You put your head somewhere down at night.
Yeah, on the city streets.
The complainant stated the defendant hit her in the left side of her face several times and that she felt pain. Picked out 5 air wicks, placed 4 of those air wicks in her purse.
Welcome to Bench Report Court Cam.
Okay, what was the last name again?
Simmons-Urban.
Page 11 and 12.
You picked up a new case, Miss
Simmons-Urban.
We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You now stand charged with the offense of criminal trespass. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine.
Yes, Judge. The officer was dispatched to a club in Harris County, Texas in response to a disturbance. The complainant, an employee of the club, told officers that she had asked the defendant to leave and the defendant refused. The defendant had been trespassed by another officer the day prior, and the complainant stated the defendant continues to return to the location. During the incident, when the complainant told the defendant to leave, the defendant stated, "Leave me alone or I will hit you in the head." The defendant told officers that everyone at the location was trespassing and that she should have been given a pink paper in order to be trespassed.
Okay, ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. You've picked up a new case. The only thing I asked you to do was not pick up a new case, and now you've done it. So what happens now? Corey?
Judge, I'm going to ask for you to allow her to remain on bond. The state hasn't filed, if that's what you're getting at. The state hasn't, the state hasn't filed a motion to revoke bond. I'm not prepared for it. If they have, ask for time for a hearing to be set, so we can, have a hearing based on evidence. She hasn't violated the bond conditions, from the previous case as far as they relate to going to the housing authority.
She has, though. One of the conditions is behave yourself, give no facts or rise to probable cause so that you violate any new laws. She's now picked up a new case.
Right. What I'm saying is related to your very specific orders about her not to go back to the address where her apartment was or the Houston Housing Authority address. She's complied with those terms.
But if I let her go now, that's enabling this behavior and telling her it's okay.
Well, Judge, I think it would be punitive if you put her in jail as opposed. Well, that's not the purpose of bond, right? It's community safety and the community.
She's threatening people allegedly there to beat them in the head. She won't leave.
That's hearsay. Let me just talk.
Take you into custody, man.
Judge, that's hearsay. I think we're entitled to a hearing.
Yes, I'll give you a hearing. Sure. Whatever you want.
My arm is broke.
I don't know how else to, she's going to do whatever she wants to do. How am I supposed to handle this?
I'm not a threat to the community, so I'm not understanding. And as I said, that is hearsay. Is there any way, can you subpoena the cameras? Because I didn't threaten anybody. And there is also multiple witnesses that was there as well.
Sure. So that's my job. That's not the judge's job. And I'll do that just like I've done for the previous case.
So,
Judge, can we allow her to remain on bond until we have an actual hearing following the rules?
I haven't been around
following the rules of evidence for bond revocations.
Here's what we'll do, Corey. What I'm going to do is I'm sending you for a drug and alcohol test now. If you fail to take the test, if you fail to do what you're supposed to do, I am going to revoke your bond and put you in jail. I'm now putting a GPS monitor on you and I'm giving you a curfew of 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Do you understand?
Hey, 1 second. I'm homeless because they have refused to let me back into my apartment.
I'm not going to talk to you. This is not a negotiation.
No, I'm not.
Either you follow the conditions of bond or I'm going to revoke it and put you in jail.
Okay.
This is better than being in
whatever
jail,
you want.
unless you want to be in jail.
Your lawyer's asking me not to put you in jail now.
Well, how long will I be in jail?
Case.
Until November the 22nd?
No, I'm sending you for a drug and alcohol test now. We are going to reset this case until Monday. You are to come back Monday so we can address it. In the interim,
I did consume alcohol. Not anytime soon, so that's fine.
I want you to listen. I'm going to put a GPS monitor on you, and I'm giving you a curfew of 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Do you understand?
Where is my curfew supposed to be from is the question. Because if I'm currently homeless and I am sleeping on the city streets, residing, because they refuse to let me back into my apartment, Where,
Know what you're doing.
where is that supposed to be at?
That's what these conditions I'm giving you, ma'am.
It'll be within an exclusion zone. We do GPS within exclusion zones. Since we
Sure.
Have a permanent
Oh, okay.
address in.
But I don't. I'm ordering you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. And I'm going to randomly test you. But I'm saying you now for a test, you're to come back Monday. Do you understand?
That's fine.
Okay. I'm giving you a monitor on your ankle. I don't want you going to any clubs, bars, or any things of this nature. Do you understand?
That's fine.
Thank you, Judge.
See you Monday.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sending her now for a test. I want to know what, if anything,
Where do I go to take this test?
she'll tell you.
Curfew's 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Okay, so if she's homeless, we need a home base for the GPS to observe the people.
That's what I was trying to say.
She's got to live in somewhere. Got to be
I
living.
don't have friends or family or nothing, so that's what I'm saying.
You put your head somewhere down at night.
Yeah, on the city streets.
We'll get an address for it. Thank you, Judge. It's better than jail.
Yeah, it's not gonna be exaggerated either.
Maybe excuse me.
Okay.
You tested negative.
Well, thank you.
That's fantastic, and it makes me very happy. So look, just be good. That's all we're asking, okay? Nothing's gonna happen to you today. We'll just give you a reset and just be good. Don't pick up a new case.
Monitor. It's very tight. I'm not a flight risk. I'm not gonna be, I won't go around that area. Me and everything else, and I just,
You're telling me I can trust you.
yes, you can.
Judge,
I know, I saw it.
And it's really cut, like, it hurts. It's like they put it real tight to the point it's like getting into my ankle.
Corey,
Yes,
I'm gonna take it off.
thank you.
Just be good. It's not hard. Make the right decision when you're out there. You pick up a new case, a third case, I'm gonna lose it.
Okay.
You understand?
Gotcha.
Just be good. Talk to Corey. He's gonna help you out. We'll take it off now, okay?
All right, well, the evidence was we able to run the camera.
It's gonna
You and I
take,
will talk about that. Yeah,
Okay,
Simmons Urban, it takes time. I mean, they gotta talk to the people. They gotta get it. It takes at least 2 weeks.
okay.
But don't worry. Don't go back.
I won't do it. I won't go back there.
Be good.
I will.
All right. Take care.
thank you, Judge.
So it does get, I get to go get it off, right?
Yeah, yeah.
just so you know, yeah, you'll have to send that's
Good morning, Mr. Ridley. Sir, you are charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On December 29, 2024, officers were dispatched to a disturbance in a weapon at a residence in Harris County, Texas. The officer observed the defendant standing in front of the complainant vehicle, preventing her from driving away. The officer made contact with the complainant, who stated she and the defendant have been in a dating relationship for about 2 years, and the complainant stated she and the defendant got into an argument in his residence after he mentioned something about her children. The complainant stated she decided to leave and got in her vehicle, where she stated the defendant wanted his belongings out of her car, and the defendant had placed some of the groceries she bought on her car. At some point, they were arguing and attempted to break her driver's side window. The complainant stated she rolled down her window to prevent the defendant from breaking her window, and that the defendant reached into her vehicle and struck her in the left side of her face with a closed fist while she was sitting in the driver's seat. The complainant stated the defendant hit her in the left side of her face several times and that she felt pain.
I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Mr. Ridley, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm ordering you not to have contact with this person. Do you understand? I will protect every person in my county. If I find that you violate any of these conditions, you become a danger to anyone else, I'm going to lock you up. Do you understand? protective order has been issued in this case, I would get to know it. If you do something to violate this protective order, like go to the protected individual's house, have any contact with her. If you're in possession of a weapon, the state can and probably will file a violation of protective order against you. It's one of the worst cases you can pick up. Do you understand? So get to know it and don't smoke any dope. Don't use any alcohol. How old are you? What do you do for a living?
I go to school at it right now.
Where do you go to school?
I was going to Summer Creek High School. I'm finna enrolled in Houston, Kansas Academy.
So what are you doing now? Are you doing nothing with your life?
No, I go to school, but
No. Are you actively enrolled in school? Yes or no?
actively, no, not right now, but
So that's what's going to happen now. I'm going to provide you a lawyer. You must either get in school full time or get a job full time as part of your bond conditions as well. Do you understand?
not the reason I understand, but the reason I ain't in school, right?
No matter. When you have too much time on your hands, you become self-destructive. We need you to do something with your life so that you become something of yourself and with yourself, because you turn 40, 50 years old and you ain't got some kind of education or some kind of trade or some kind of working knowledge. You're going to end up on the street, no money. And this life sucks without money. Do you understand? If you don't believe me, go look in the jails. If you can provide him a lawyer, same thing. Hold on, not done. We'll set on 2 weeks, see where we go on, and then no dope, no alcohol. All the jazz and no weapon. All right, come on. Good morning, Ms. Lebson. Ma'am, you were charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge. On December 28th, 2024, the officer was dispatched to a target in regard to a theft in progress. The officer made contact with the complainant, the loss prevention officer, who stated the defendant entered the store, grabbed some Advil, went to the beauty department, put 2 lip glosses on top of the cart, made her way to a different aisle, picked out 5 air wicks, placed 4 of those air wicks in her purse, and grabbed 7 candles. The loss prevention officer further stated the defendant placed a bag over the candles to conceal them, went to grab eggs and hangers, and the complainant only paid for the eggs and hangers and the Advil at self-checkout, and the complainant observed the defendant pass points of sale without purchasing the other items concealed. The total was $188.83.
Got it. All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to go to any target. If you violate this condition, I'm going to revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds. Do you understand? What do you do for a living, ma'am? What kind of money do you make a month? Do you have any children? No? Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer, ma'am? I'll have you fill out an application. I'll take a look to see whether you qualify. I need to know everything about you. I mean, you have to meet the federal poverty guideline to be given a court-appointed lawyer. So I need to know everything about you, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, how much money you have in the bank, stuff of this nature, and then I'll take a look whether you qualify. All right? Please.
Thanks for watching. Stick around longer and click the highlighted videos to your right. See you there.